Testing. We're retesting. Making sure the sound's coming. Oh, wait. Is this coming through correct? Maybe I'll turn this up a little bit. Never mind, turn that back down. That's good. Okay, that should be good, right? Okay, there we go. I think we're good. So it's been a bit, hasn't it? Like, I got a bit ill, I'll be honest. It was a struggle to make anything. So I've just been recovering, not streaming, you know, letting this bug go over me. I'm still a little bit under the weather, but I feel good enough to properly stream now on my own without having to mute every 5 seconds. So I'm probably going to play maybe like an hour or so of this just to see how I do. And then probably I'll do some short streams for the next few days. And then I'll try and do a bit of a longer stream maybe, is what I'm thinking. The stability looks to be good as well, so that's nice. So everything seems to be peachy. But with that said, let's get into this. I swear the music in this game sometimes makes my ears go weird. Okay, let's look at my mission. Also, yes, new attire. They added a DLC outfit, so this is my outfit because it's got a robot arm, and I wanted a robot arm. I wish you could recolor the robot arm, but the game doesn't let you do that. Oh, it's 1 second. There's a. Is there a weird glitch on the screen? I just noticed that. Is that on the screen? Yeah, it is. What's going on there? Is that a size issue? What's causing that? 1 second. Let me try and fix that. Like, I'm not sure what's causing that. Does that fix it? Like, is it a sizing issue? Because I noticed that on my stability monitor. Okay, yeah, that fixed it. It was something to do with sizing. I just had to reload the page. Like, that should fix it for you guys. Let's get back into this. Yeah, that was weird. It was some weird sizing bug. Also, I got some cold water on my hand just to keep my throat clear. So they should be a little bit more prepared than usual. Like, geez, I had this thing saying prepared for stream like for like half an hour, so I hope I'm prepared. GPS chip は埋め込んでなかったのか。あ、そうだ。場所がわかるんだよね。それを教えてくれ。うん。最初に言ってくれればいいのに。犬のこと詳しいのね。少しな。で、これはお前からのオーダーでいいのか。ええ。私からのオーダーってことで。だからしっかり頼むわよ。さあ、もうちょっとの辛抱だから。見つかったら連絡するから。お家で待っててね。うん、ありがとう。じゃあね。じゃあ後でな。オルのことよろしくね。
Okay, so I guess that's the mission. Let's go talk to Angel now because she's got a mission too.
直接ってことは何かそういう内容なのか。
いいえ、誤解がないようにしておきたかったの。護衛してもらう対象が統制局の連中なのよ。統制局？そいつらを解放旅団の装備が置いてある倉庫まで護衛してほしいってわけ。統制局が護衛を必要としている。どういうことだ。最後まで聞いて。これ今までも定期的にやってることなのよ。そこは表向きにはコロシアムで使う武器の保管庫ってことの統制局はコロシアムで扱うものの形式的な
地上の奴らは緩み切ってるな。
無難に過ごせるなら
でなぜ俺なんだ。
あなたが今コロシアムで一番あなたが最初にこっちに来た時
Oh, my news. It's falling off my face.
注目されてるのよ。
わからないな。どう関係があるんだ。
コロシアムとしてはあの注目のシーン。
要するに
そういうこと。ただまさかとは思うけど念の
So that's that done. Then of course there's old. Also, yeah, I did change up my gear a little bit, so it looks a little bit more smooth now and a bit more form fitting. But yeah, I want to get some of these quests done because we got a big stack of quests. But yeah, I'm not sure how much I'll do. I just feel like getting a little bit done today. Then I'll do a little bit tomorrow. Then a little bit tomorrow. Probably try and be a bit consistent. Short streams maybe just to get some stuff done. While... Because I'm not sure how long this little tickle's going to remain in my throat. You know? Like, it seems to be quite the persistent bug. So, I'm not sure how long these streams will end up being. But I'm going to try and get some decent length out of them. Get oh, jeez. Frame rate. What's going on with the frame rate? Game. Well, I tell you, anytime I update my drivers, the frame rate just goes... Okay, 1 second. Here's the trick sometimes. You save. Then you load. And that should clear up the frame rate. I'm not sure why the frame rate's being a bit potato today. Like, usually it's fine. Especially as this machine has nothing but the game running on it. Like, my stream's on a completely separate device. Yeah, there we go. Just had to reload the game quickly. That's fine. Anyway, who's the person over here? This is Potato Maniac, right? Potato. I keep accidentally skipping. It's on auto. Stop touching button, Angelo. Oh, I actually might show this off at some point. I made something like super funny. Oh no. Okay, let's just get Over Bullet out of the way. Just get this quest out of the way. I'm gonna keep accidentally clicking on it otherwise. Let's just get this quest out of the way because to get... No, just get out of the way. Yes. Just... Now let's just get this out of the way. Start match. Yes. I just don't want to have to deal with this. Oh, I didn't mean to click on the tutorial. Oh well. Let's just speed through this so I don't accidentally keep clicking on this quest. Yes, yes, blah, 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 blah. Yes. We get it. I've done this quest before and I accidentally clicked the tutorial with. I just want to get this over with because it's a quest that I don't really care for. Like, honestly, Over Bullet feels like one of those tacked on modes that's like, oh, that's cool, but you don't ever really play it. There we go, we got that quickly out of the way so I never have to deal with it again. Oh, did you hear, by the way, apparently they're adding in like a feature where you can hide mutations now, which is cool. Oh, that'd be nice. Because it is a little fun, I just personally don't care for it. Oh, yeah, now you get a bunch of cards. Nice. Anyway, old woman wants you to take photos. I actually like this quest line. This quest line is just kind of fun. You also get a decent weapon out of it.
私ソラスこんな年寄りのわがままを聞いてくださってちょっと待ってくださいね。
ああ、いやいい。どこの景色を撮ればいいのかだけ言ってくれ。
あら、そう？それは残念。でもね、景色って言っても何分私年でしょ。お恥ずかしいんだけどあんまり覚えてないの。
大体の場所もわからないのか。
すみません。ちょっと待ってくださいね。嫌だわ。さっきまで覚えてたのに。ああ、そうそう、砂漠の。
砂漠のみ。
そう、若い時にバローさんとね。
とにかく砂漠にある。
そうそう、ご面倒でしょうけど。
That is, I know exactly where that is. Card. And I believe there's another card up here, right? If I remember correct. Isn't there a card up here? Yeah. And I think that's everything, right?
仕方ないか。
ありがとうございます。僕は先に行っています。
Uh-huh. Oh, frame rate. What is going on with the frame rate today? There must have been something that happened when I updated the stuff. I'll figure it out between the stuff. It shouldn't be anything too major. If worst comes to worst, I'll just literally just turn down some of the graphics or something. Like, it might have just been a weird thing that resets a setting or something. That happens sometimes when you update stuff. It just resets the setting and it messes up your driver. Grenade. Grenade. Don't dodge the grenade. Grenade. My anti-mobile weapon. I also need to get my hands on like a minigun or something. I'm going the wrong way. Oh no. Oh never. I'm actually gonna go do the quest down here. If I remember right, it's here. I'm gonna do this quest because it takes me where another quest is anyway. So I'd rather do that. What is going on with the frame? Okay, let's go to my settings and quickly lower something. No, that's gameplay graphics. Okay, let's go to graphics. Okay. High. Medium. There we go. Yes, apply those settings. That should fix some of the stuff. But sometimes you just have to lower it all by one. You know? It probably isn't like the game. It's probably like something that was reset on my system that's messing it up. But I can't be bothered to fix that right now because that means I would have to probably pause the stream. So I'll fix it after the stream since it's not really the worst thing in the universe. The game's got like an art style where it's what looks fine even with like slightly lower graphics anyway. Like it's not like it doesn't really look super pretty outside of photo mode anyway.
放っておいても土に帰るだろうに、わざわざ回収とは懲罰か何かか。
いやそんなんじゃねえよ。放っておくとフェムとツリーが生えてくる恐れがあるのさ。ツリーはフェムだからな。統制局としては無でもよ、この仕事は危ねえ汚ねえきついでだ
ろうな。
というわけさ。準備はできてるな。
Yeah, we're good. Let's get into this. Clean up some bodies for the dude. Huh? I'm right on top of it. Oh, it's there, that's why. Okay, this game... That's one thing I always hate. It's like... the jerk. Because you... clearly click to stop it, and sometimes the game just doesn't detect it. And that's annoying when you like have to do the input twice in a row. Like right there, where I clicked the button very clearly while walking, and the game's just like, nope. This, you see what I mean? Like sometimes the game's just a little funny with you. I'm almost done. And that's the final body. Good, good, good.
よくやったな。さすがって感じの動きだったぜ。
これでフェムトツリーが生えるのは防げるのか。
まあ少しはな。いつか誰でも住める場所が増えることを祈るばかりさ。さ、お前の取り分だ。この中から選んで持って行っていいぞ。また頼むぜ。
You know, since this is such a pretty setup, let's actually photo mode. I'm just going to use this for a thumbnail. I feel like I could get closer, because I actually want to use this for a thumbnail at some point. So we might do it like, probably me on this side then, because that's the shoulder that's less bulk. And then we do it like that. Photo mode. Straight pose. Go in like this. Actually no, I might do it on my own. Actually I could probably, yeah, remove NPCs. No enemies. I'm actually going to probably change the pose. There's tropical warfare right here. No, I've used that pose already. I need a new pose. Maybe this one. Thinking. No, I want a pose that the. Maybe like this, and then I could probably have a tilt into the camera. No, that doesn't fix it. Pose maybe this one. Like this. I'm thinking. I'll be like this. No, maybe like this or something. Both want a water shot. Like, well good at me trying to figure out what I'm going to use for a thumbnail down the road, but I actually do want a water shot. So I'll probably do it like here maybe? Next to the tree, because I want the tree in the shot. Maybe I'll get a bit of elevation to, like, you know, get a nice bit of foliage in here. We go up here, then we go to poses. Pointing at the tree. Okay, I might have to do this one. That gives me a snicker. I might have to just do this pose. But that's too perfect. And maybe if I angle it right, I could have it literally point at the game's title. So I could have the game's title like in the top corner here or something. Okay, I might have to pick this one. Okay, yeah. You'll see that in a thumbnail down the road, I guess. Because that's just too perfect. That's chef kiss type thumbnail setup. Anyway, let's get back to the quest. Like, I don't want to do too long today, and we've already got like half an hour spent. So let's go do missing dog. Let's stop wasting our time with getting thumbnails. But that'll probably be on like part 9 or something, I'm thinking. Like that. That's what I'm thinking. Part 9. What is going on with the frame rate today? Like, I swear these driver updates reset my settings constantly and it messes everything up. Big dog. Ow! I'm getting smacked by a stray. You know what? Get bird. Toasty. Ow! Why you smack me? Not very nice. Ow! That dog got hot. Ever consider joining a basketball team? So I'll admit I'm not very dodgy. I should be dodging more. I have a decent speed. I should be dodging more. Oh wait, no, let's stay in a position where he's going to find it awkward to hit me. I want to get that really fast chest piece at some point though. Jeez, he's tanky. There we go. Well, that man got some hops. Like, he was trying to dunk on me. Man thought I was John Cena at SummerSlam about to get German suplex. I actually do need to clean up my inventory. I got a bunch of junk tools in here. I don't need 2 of these. I probably don't need really either because I don't have enough stats effect boosters to really make the most out of this. So I should probably just send them back so I can at least have a bit more energy, because energy weapons do take a lot of energy power from you. I guess I could do an arrow. Bow and arrow just a little bit. See how it works. Season 1. And then put a melee in here as well. Okay, we're slowly clearing out some of these missions. What is this? Bow. Oh, okay. I can actually do this. I just equipped a bow. So let's just get this out of the way too. Actually, which way am I meant to go? I'm in a little ravine here, so I actually need to go back this way. I just fly over? I forget if I can just fly over. Okay, I can. And then land for a bit to reserve a bit of femto. Make sure to collect the loot while we're on the way. I'm gonna be honest, my issue with the bow is just it doesn't feel like it does good damage unless you're really hitting it. And it's like pistols where it's a weak spot thing, but with pistols it has very quick fire and lock on, where the bow's just kind of slow. So it's slow and it's finicky with where it hits. I will say it does feel better to use than the sniper, but that's more because the sniper's just kind of Anyway, let's talk to you. Like, the sniper's just kind of unimpressive in this game. Anyway, here we go. But look how little damage I do. I have no damage. You have to stand still. Your damage is kind of lacking. You know? I pretty much get like the same amount of damage in like 3 hits of a sword, pretty much. So 3 hits of a bow is the same as 3 hits of a sword. 3 hits of a sword is quicker, and you get higher stagger from it. So it just feels like, why would I use a bow? Unless it's got like some stats effect on it. You know? But why would I use a bow unless it's got like stats effect? Because it's just like, it's slow, it doesn't really give you as much, and there's just better tools to use. So it's just kind of unimpressive. So that's really the issue of the bow. It's just super unimpressive as a weapon. Like, legitimately, I'm pretty sure that's the only reason you'd use it. It has piercing damage, I believe. Piercing damage, and I believe certain bows do have good, like, effects on them, but I forget which bow that is. But I believe there is a decent bow. But that's like saying great swords are good because there's one great sword that has a really good beam attack. That you know how to like skip the stop animation to make it actually a decent speed. Like, but that doesn't mean like great swords are a good weapon just because one of the weapons is good. Like, if you want to make a separate category for special weapons, sure, that would be an argument, but then I could just go to special weapons for other stuff that are just better. But that's really it. It's just like there's so much better in the game. There's better options. There's better tools. That it's like, when you try and compare them, there's just this big chasm between them. Like, there's this massive chasm that makes one just very clearly inferior in a way. And I feel like that's the design issue, is that this one is clearly inferior because even its benefits are sort of negated by just raw damage. There's no, like, if, let's say if you had a bow and you had the ability to use corrosion and burn at the same time or something. Okay, in that case, I could be like, fair enough. I could see why someone would use a bow with piercing damage on top of that. I could see why someone would use a bow. But that's not how bows work. Bows is like, oh, I get piercing damage, but I could use a lance, and a lance is better. Especially, like, if you get a lance with a stat effect. But even without a stat effect, melee's just the meta of this game, in my opinion. Especially, like, fast, aggressive melee, like the lance. Like, really, it's outclassed. Like, especially fist. Like, as soon as you get a fist weapon, it's game, set, match. Like, you could literally go through the entire game with the lowest ranked fist, and outside of maybe 1 or 2 scenarios, you pretty much wouldn't have to struggle, because fists are that much better than every other weapon. So it's just like, certain things are just very clearly outclassed. And my worry is that the devs aren't going to realize they need to buff stuff. They're just going to nerf stuff, which is my concern. Because the issue isn't that something is too strong. It's that everything else is too weak. Like sniper rifles. They're slow. They're cumbersome. They're costly to use. But they don't really do the damage or have the status or the stun or anything that would make them work. Like, they're vastly outclassed by other weapons. And that's sort of the issue. There's so many weapons in this game that are vastly outclassed by other weapons that you end up in a scenario where, like, I might like a weapon and choose to use a weapon, but I'm deliberately, like, nerfing myself because of that choice. Because the weapon is just inferior by a mile. And that is just the fact of the matter. It's inferior by a mile. That doesn't mean you shouldn't use it. Like, if you like a weapon and you don't mind the extra challenge, use that weapon. If you just want to, like, have fun and get through the game as quick as possible so you get to the end game content because you've beaten the game before, then maybe you will pick a stronger weapon, you know? Maybe you will pick a more damaging weapon, a more stagger powerful weapon, because you're like, yeah, sure, I like this weapon, but I've also beat the game before and I want to get through it quicker. So if I get access to 2 top ranks, I might just go unga bunga a bit, you know? Just to get through some of those tedious missions, like the transport missions.
じゃがいもについて教えてほしい。
じゃがいも。
紫色の根が身にまとわりついたやつだ。地上にはなかなか出回らないらしい。知らないか？
ごめんなさい。ちょっとわからないです。
そうか。
私の知り合いならもしかしたら。
知ってるのか？そいつはどう？
I accidentally skipped because I'm stupid.
あれあれ。
そうか。
But no, that's the point I'm making. It's like, you just have to face reality with certain things in this game, that certain things are just stronger, certain things are just weaker. It doesn't mean there's a useless weapon. Like, I don't think any weapon's truly useless, but there are weapons that are just lackluster.
紫色の根が身にまとわりついたやつだ。地上にはなかなか出回らないらしい。知らないか？紫色の根？悪い、わからねえな。そうか。そんな特徴的な見た目してるならどっかで聞いたことありそうなもんだけどな。あんたその話はどこで聞いたんだ？頼まれごとでな。特別なカレーの具材にどうしても必要らしい。頼まれごとか。頼んでおいてそいつは芋のこと知らねえのか？ああ、父親が取ってきていたから本人は何も知らないらしい。その父親ってのは何歳くらいだ？いや、会ったことがないから知らないが、依頼人は20代前半だったはずだ。となると40代か50代ってと。何か心？いや、うちの農場は販売もしてるんだが、よく野菜を今夜はカレーなんだって言うから、じゃがいもはいらねえのか？うちは特別なのを使ってるからって。なるほど。俺も仕事から気になってマゴス DNA コーチでしか取れない特別なやつで。マゴス DNA コーチか。そんなとこまで取りに行くのはさすがにねえわ。いや、
And that's potato quest done. I'm just right now trying to clear out some missions on my list. So I'm trying to look at what I haven't done yet. That's a lightweight armor, so I'd need to change my armor set. That's heavy lifting, so I need to change my armor set. Heavy armor collection, I need a heavy armor. Your dream ore. Oh, I could do that next.
一度報告に戻るか。
Like, this one's actually easy. When I originally played this in my first playthrough, I actually didn't realize you could just go into the cave and it actually guided you into the cave next to it. I was really stupid and never bothered to check, like, until much later, and I was like, oh wow, I feel dumb now. But that's always why you check, like, what the game's pointing you at. Like, you actually equip the mission and go, hey, let's see where it's pointing me. Oh, it's pointing me here. Sorry, monsters, I'm too busy speeding at them. Classic Sonic. Classic Sonic music anyway, not actual classic Sonic. That'd be back on the old devices. Oh jeez. Do I date myself when I bring up the older, like, handheld stuff? I feel like I date myself. Ow. So this ain't becoming a gank fight, it's a one-on-one, and you'll get involved in things you shouldn't be. No, no stamina. Okay, that's better than my current one. Oh, that's some nice heavy armor. A scan of body, where's the body? Somewhere up here? Nope. I'm guessing it's somewhere in the building and I can't be bothered to look that much. I'm just going to grab the item and zip off to the quest. I should probably remember to save quickly.
Mm. とある鉱石を採掘してほしい。私が何年も探し続けてるものだ。それを探している間にずいぶん年を取った。諦めかけていた。けれど君が現れた。だから君を見込んで依頼したい。
任せろ。
I forget if, like, even doing that quest unlocks you anything. I don't think it does. I think it literally is just they give lip service where they go, oh, you'll get some better gear. No, you don't. They're lying. Give me that Femto. Like, it's so slow. It's not even stealthy, that's the thing. And it costs stamina to, like, use. That's the worst part. So it's slow, not stealthy, and needs stamina to use. You know, get out there. Grenade. Like, talk about disappointing weapons in a nutshell. Stamina cost, slow, no real damage, awkward to use. I talk about disappointment as a weapon. I don't think you could call anything else disappointing in this game. Even snipers aren't as disappointing as a bow, in my opinion. Oh, we got another blast. I did not want a sword equipped. I want to get away from you. Go away. Bummer. Bummer. Get staggered. Get staggered. Get staggered. No stamina. Zero stamina. Okay, let's go lightweight speed. I need some lightweight gear anyway. And that's what we needed. And I forget what else is hidden here. I believe it's just some loot, really. Nothing major. Laser. Yeah, nothing major here. Just some goodies. I'm also... Apparently they're adding the raw. However you pronounce it, I can't pronounce to save my life. Apparently they're adding like an event thing where you can redo the event, which I think is cool. It seems they listened to people when they said like we're concerned about like not being able to like get the thing in the simulator again, which is great to hear. I know it's decreasing my VP. I use burn game. Oh, it's a legendary grenade. That's kind of nice. Only basic defense. Kind of a letdown. I do wish, like, since you have 2 shoulder slots, that you could have 2 shoulder-mounted weapons. I thought that'd be cool. Like, just 2 big shoulder cannons just going boom, boom, boom. I also wonder what the DLC apparently is going to be, because it's like, it's into the abyss or something, right? And I'm thinking maybe it's the doors behind the second rebellion fight in the forest. I believe it is. Is it in the forest? I can't remember. No, it might be in the mountains. I forget exactly where it's located. I'll have to ring my memory, but I'm not doing that right now. But where that thing's located, I think that could be like where the access to the DLC is. There might literally just be a control panel enter the DLC type thing. Who knows? We'll find out when that comes out in, like, was it November? Right? It comes out in November. So yeah, that'd be interesting. Is your stone? I need to talk to you again.
どうだ見つかったのかなんてことだ本当に素晴らしいお礼をしてもしきれないありがとうこの鉱石は様々な可能性があるみんなの暮らしに役立つはずだ何か君の役にも立つはずだ少し時間はかかるが待っててくれ研究して成果をきっと出してみせる本当にありがとう
I guess I could try this space mission. Like, it probably won't go well because this mission sucks. But I guess I could give it the good old heave-ho. I somewhat want to change my gear, like, because the mission is kind of just you need explosives. Because there's just a lot of, like, cluster... I'm almost tempted to fight Gunport instead. Even though I really don't have the gear set up to fight Gunport. I'm almost tempted to fight Gunport instead. That if that doesn't make it clear how much I dislike these kind of defend the base missions, especially when it's like defend these flimsy towers that get destroyed in like 2 seconds, you know? Oh jeez, my friend. So...
不法占拠された防衛拠点の奪還のための攻撃を再開する。拠点周囲の設備を破壊しろ。各自3回。北から来るぞ。南だ。やっ。
I really feel under-equipped for this fight. As long as I can like stop any towers get destroyed until the final wave, it might be fine. Okay, let's grenade him. And this is where it gets annoying with the big turret boys. And also I should take them. Like, you see what I mean? Like, I literally had no time to even do anything against him. He just went instantly, now tower gone. Like, that's why I hate these missions, because it's like the towers like get destroyed in 2 hits on hard mode. So you're just all stuck in a very sucky situation. I should have got like shoulder missiles or something. That would have made this easier. And I get staggered because... And I now need to go after you because... You see what I mean? It's like you can't do anything. They just spam enemies at you and like, you can't do anything. The mission is you have to kill them, so it's a DPS check mission. And I just generally don't like these kind of missions because they're not fun. They're just really boring because it's just like, oh, I go here. I go there. I go here. So I'm just going to return to the game and I'm going to re-equip some gear because I can't be bothered to fight with my current setup. Wait, what? Did it just delete the mission? That can't be right. Okay, I'm gonna go back to base and check if that deleted the mission, because it shouldn't have deleted the mission, but if it did, I'll just reload the save. This game sometimes really is jerk with its design, like it feels wrong and it's annoying. Especially base defense missions, they're just never fun. Like, they're just not fun. Defending the ally, defending the base. It's like, well, maybe don't give them, like, nearly no health in this universe. Like, actually have them have a little bit of HP. And people would actually enjoy the mission. You know? But that's, like, the issue. It's like, they literally don't give them any HP. It's like, why would I enjoy a mission where a guy dies in, like, 3 hits? Well, I pretty much have to kill everything in, like, 2 seconds. But that just sounds like going out of your way to be miserable. Okay, let's check if I can re-equip the quest. Yeah, okay, I can. Okay, time to change gear. I said time to change gear. Let's go with just lights, everything. I don't have a light body. Oh, I do have flambeau. I don't have a lightweight head, though. Get rid of that from my inventory. Do I have anything useful here? I have Giga Impact. I guess let's go with double missiles. Don't have to wait for that though. I guess if I get rid of you, maybe. And then could I use Giga Impact? And also, I might just go with shoulder cannon. Do I have a shoulder cannon? I don't have a shoulder cannon. Okay, let me get rid of you. And let's go through my weapons. I guess Lord of the Bullets might be good. Deal with this problem, and then I get like a missile launcher. They're all active homing missile, but at this point I don't care. I just want to get this nonsense mission out of the way, and so I don't have to ever deal with it again. Legitimately, if lack of fun was a mission, this would be it. Like, there's like 2 other missions in the game I legitimately do not like. Because they're just everything wrong with mission design. Especially since the enemies in this game are like super spongy. It just becomes like a pure DPS check. Like nothing else. There's no other factors of the mission. It's just how quick can you eliminate the enemies. And then the mission is like a complete joke in co-op. That's the difference. Like the mission in co-op is a joke. It's like no effort. It's only really hard in solo. And so it's like it's just one of those missions that is poorly balanced. But anyway, I'm hoping this new setup will like make this a little easier. Yeah.
不法占拠された防衛拠点の奪還のための攻撃を再開する。拠点周囲の設備を破壊しろ。各自3回。北から来るぞ。
There we go, nice. Oh no, that's the damage I'm looking for. Of course they got a tower down. Why wouldn't they get a tower down? And then he runs to the other side of the ether. Yep, so you pretty much get messed up by the AI just being obnoxious. I love the AI in this game, so fun. Especially when they get stuck behind a building in the sim and you can't hit them because they're literally behind the sim building. And so they're straight up immune to damage. But that's always fun to deal with. How many waves are there? I forget. Wait, what? I swear, didn't I took you out? I swear I took you out. Okay, just take you out quick. And tower down, woo! Let me guess, we failed the mission again. Because it's literally just a DPS race. It's literally just a DPS race mission. So it's straight up a lame designed mission. Like, legit! What am I meant to do? I have to pretty much one-shot enemy. That's the only way you're going to win this. There's no point doing this mission until I get, like, purple gear, pretty much. Because that's how bad the mission's designed. Straight up. The mission isn't well designed. Like, it says it's a level 6 mission, yet... Where's my rank? Let's just look in here. Level 9. Yeah? This mission is either designed to be done in co-op, or if you're a much higher level. That's just the truth of it. Solo play in this game is not well balanced. It's actually quite horrendously balanced. And so I'm just going to have to leave that mission for later when I have better gear. Because it's very clear I'm not going to complete the mission solo. And I want to play the game solo, obviously. So I'm just going to have to wait till I'm further in the game with better gear. Which will probably be like chapter... We're chapter 20, right? So that's like chapter... yeah... 23? I think. Maybe later.
あら、陽平さん、どうもありがとうございます。
どうだ合ってるか
ここです、ここ。私とバロンさんでよく行ってたの。懐かしいわ。若い時って何でも楽しくてね。何をするでもなく、ずっとおしゃべりしてたの。
フォートの外までか
いいえ、オーダーの帰りよ。
なんだって
隠さなくてもいいのよ。
そのバローっていうのは
バローさんも私と同じ兵士だったの。お花が大好きな人でね。よく白いお花をくれたの。ずっと昔だけど。
そうかいやすまない。
I love when it skips dialogue because I touched a button and the game's like, even though we haven't actually got anything to skip, we're going to still skip. It's like, okay, game. Whatever.
よかったらまたお写真お願いしてもいいかしら。
ああ、もちろんだ。
またお会いしましょうね。
Let's just turn in all these missions and get back to the main quest because I think I've done enough side missions for now. I want to get some main missions out of the way.
力で引きちぎられたみたい。
イモータルが持っていた。
それで、
ああ、
そんな。
どうする？
あの子には私が伝えておくわ。
Okay, can you just let me... I wish I could just report them all at once. Save me the headache of having to individually click each report. Because this is so slow. Oh, yes, report. Ah, yes, report. It's like... Hurry up, please. I guess heat-seeking missile would actually be better, if I'm honest. Wish I already have this, but I'm being stupid and buying it again. Oh, I actually forgot to change Lord's bullets to something else. Let's go in here and change my guns to Brilliant Dawn. Give it, I don't know what. Oh, ammo maybe. Rapid fire capacity. Can I give it a second rapid fire capacity? No, I can't. I guess effective range I actually care more about. And then we go in here and we go... Okay, do that. Yes, I know. Put that on the hips. And I'll back up melee, probably. Probably like Songbird or something. Memory capacity a bit up. Give myself a little bit more memory. Burn. Pulse grenade, maybe? The hand grenade's nice, but maybe a pulse grenade? I'm not sure. I just got rank up rewards. Over current settings. Okay, where's the main quest? Currently it's through here. Building large equipment, so... Okay. Yep. I know exactly what to do here. Oh gee, it is a lot faster. Gee Louise. Nice little bit of speed boost. I always find it funny that the AI can keep up with you even if they're slower. It does feel like they have an artificial speed boost when they're behind you. I don't really care about grabbing the loot right now. I just want to get through the area. I'll fight the AI some other time. I don't remember obtaining material from the desert. My memory on that is just kind of poof. Jeez, the damage. I was expecting a bit more impressive damage, if I'm honest. Okay, there we go, got what we wanted. We can go back to base now. I'm not sure what it wants me to collect here. It just marks this area and there's nothing here. Or is that just another location you can get it? Because I'm pretty sure I already got both bits of equipment. So I'm not sure why it's saying, here where you get more, you know? You can get more, mate. You not got more yet? And it's like, I've already got more. Wait, apparently I swear I got it. Apparently my memory is not as good as I thought it would be. I also want to grab that at some point. Nice frame rate game. I need to figure out what's set in that update reset on my PC because stuff got reset. There we go, that's unlocked now. So we got to transport into this area. Let's reset that. And go to the base location. Or the quest location. There we go. That was painful.
れでいいか。
おお、さすがだな。ちょっとその辺で待っててくれ。
なぜお前は一人脱走した？
一人じゃない。だが逃げるしかなかった。
何があったんだ？
俺たちははめられたんだ。
これまでの功績をたたえ、この度ノインメンバー個々のプロフィールおよび遺伝子レベルまで全てにおいて記録することになった。諸君らの存在活躍は未来永劫アウターの歴史として語り継がれるってよ。
ついに来たか。まさに。
当然ね。トリニタスと会えるってわけね。
我らが最高指導者様にね。望み通り歴史となってやるさ。
俺たちが。
でもいいのですか？俺たちはまだノインとしてはみんなほど活躍しているわけでもないのに。まあ特に俺ですけど。
運が悪かったな。一緒に歴史に残ろうや。
俺たちの記憶を消し、神経だけを使った兵士にする気だったのさ。
なんてこった。
仲間はノインは化け物にされるのは免れたようだが、洗脳されてやがる。
俺がもしおかしなことをしたらお前が止めてくれ。
お前に限ってそんなことはないだろう。俺たちの目標だった最強の戦士だ。俺もすぐ追いつく。
おい、
おい、
寝ちまったのか。
お疲れだな。
Okay, talk to Forge now.
さあ、できたぜ。お前のアーセナルから呼び出せるようになってる。おっと、ここでは呼び出せないぞ。試すなら外だ。
ありがたく使わせてもらう。
そういえばレイブンが探してたぞ。
Okay, heavy flux armor. Yes. Yeah, I know. I wish there's a way to turn off tutorials on repeat playthroughs. Okay, Raven, what do you want?
来たな。話がある。揃ったようだな。
改まって招集をかけるなんてどうしたんですか？
西部コロニーの件だが覚えているな。
忘れたくても無理だ。
いくつかのコロニーで同じようなことが起きている。
あんなことまだ続けているなんて。
許せね
ラッシュ、体の具合はどう
え。もう大丈夫だ。戦える。
だ？我々は統制局の目的を知る必要がある。そのための作戦としていくつかの潜入任務と破壊任務を立案した。各自端末を確認し任務に当たってくれ。
Okay, I got a few destruction missions or something.
いや、お前に関係があることだ。
俺に？
バレキラ養護院が襲撃されている。
何？
お前の生まれ育った場所だ。
それは。なんでそれをあんたが知っている？
悪いが元ノインのメンバーだ。調べさせてもらった。
分かった。それで一体何が起こっている？
これは推測だが、お前を誘い出す罠だろう。でなければ
そんな場所を攻撃する意味はない。
どうす
る？行くさ。せっかくの招待だ。楽しませてやるさ。
一人で行くつもり？
お前。援軍とは頼もしいな。
でしょ。私だけじゃないわ。
おっと、俺を忘れてもらっちゃ困るな。
お前もか。
借りを返すって言ったろ。
Guess it's time. The big orphanage showdown. I'll probably do this mission and then I'll wrap it up, the stream, and then tomorrow we'll continue off from there. Just because, like, I don't want to do too long a stream while I'm still a bit under the weather. I just still want to, like, take forever to get back into it, you know? So, yeah.
奥にも生存者がいるかもしれない。イリス、来てくれ。
大丈夫？調子が悪そうだけど。
ああ、お前たちは生存者を頼む。
分かったわ。行きましょう。
あれはお前生きて無事だったのか。なぜここを選んだ。
ここならお前が来るだろう。
Man coming in with the Star Wars setup. My man doing limit breaker. Come on, hurry up, hurry up. Here we go. Let's get you out of here. There we go, cutscene enabled. Nice clean up. Do them all.
解放旅団の関連施設がノインに同時襲撃されている。奴旅団を潰す気だ。待て、 また通信だ。おい、頼む。お前の力が必要だ。
合流する。
And I believe, where is it? I know, like, in one of these corners there's an item you can grab. I forget where it's located. Is it here, or is that just, no, that's the key. Anyway, we'll wrap up here. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you around in a bit. Because this was just meant to be a little short shoot. I actually went longer than I planned. I planned it for it to be like an hour. I went half an hour longer than planned. Just because I wanted to get a bit more done. But, yeah, that said, I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you around.